I can change it.
Ah,
So it's a little banana dog,
yeah.
and the skin types are overripe, ripe, and underripe.
Yeah.
And like you can put his ears up or down,
Yeah.
make him chunky or skinny, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But apparently, if you pick one, you can't like you're stuck. You're locked in.
Here they come.
I feel dumb. I just found out that Moses Mech has ability. I've already been in the game once as this character. And the last part of the map is not there. So let's see. There is this random spot there.
Get me out of here.
Hmm.
Swim to freedom, Scooby. Swim. I made it like 10 feet offshore before the invisible walls. Before the invisible wall set down.
Yeah.
We got contact.
I think that's every terrace. Is that something like the houses? No, there's no houses. Well, would technically be the closest character to them.
How close am I to wherever?
But Ralph doesn't live on Overgreen Terrace.
Pleasure pick the random. Okay, that was nowhere near what I thought it was, but I got all 8 sections now.
I have no idea what you said. For most of that, you sounded robotic.
I'm trying to get 100% of the map, and the last section was that I thought, the last part I thought was like in the middle map somewhere, and then I randomly found this dude's like man cave more closer to the beginning of the map. That counted as like the last section of the map.
Huh, that's interesting. So, in old versions of the layout of the Simpson house,
Yeah,
they never really show what's like to the left of the kitchen, aside
Right.
from the garage.
yeah,
There's a couple older episodes, like when Bart's little, that they show like a playroom in the house that they never normally show.
yeah.
Most of what you see in most of the episodes of The Simpsons is to the right of the house, is to the right of the kitchen or the upstairs, like where the bedrooms are.
Cool challenges, but
So I just think it's cool that like they kind of dug into an old reference to kind of fill out the house.
Yeah.
Maggie's room. This should be Bart's room. Nothing makes you feel more like a nerd for an IP than when they put it into a game and you kind of have a general idea of the layout of the character's house.
Yeah.
Just because you've watched the show too much.
Yeah.
They did kind of mess up a little bit though.
Yeah. I'm sure they.
On a very small, minute kind of error.
I'm sure they did the best with what they had, considering that like sometimes like the layout of the house and town change. Got locations, but I'm still missing cool challenges. That was the first one.
So, there's a door from the hallway into Marge and Homer's bedroom.
Yeah.
And there's another door that leads into basically like an empty room.
Yeah.
Then it leads into the bathroom. Like it's basically just a sitting area, and then it leads into a bathroom.
Yeah.
In the show, Maggie's nursery is directly connected to Homer and in Marge's bedroom.
Yeah. Got the writing. That place is pretty light up, so I don't see any good challenges there. So what am I missing?
That's pretty cool. There's a throwaway line in one of the earlier episodes where when Lisa's little and they're about to have Maggie, Lisa talks about how she's finally getting her room down at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
Or in the hallway.
Yeah.
And when they show them moving her out of that room, they show that Lisa's old bedroom, like what's going to be Maggie's nursery, was
Yeah,
connected to the like mom and dad's room.
yeah. I was actually playing Fortnite earlier today, and I love like all the little details that they do actually did with like this certain season.
They changed the entire art style of their game just to match the art style of that show.
Yeah, they even like it's the stuff mashed with the battle bus to make like that bus, and if instead of like thinking like a nameless bus driver, you think auto. Something else that I notice is like when you find new locations, instead of playing like the Fortnite extended location, it plays like a Simpsons um, jingle.
I really like what they did with it.
Yeah. Oops.
Whoa!
Forward. Yeah. That's all colored in. Did I not grab that? Nope, that's checked off. I'm searching a map that I almost have complete um, for collectibles.
Yeah, I'm about to be doing the same.
Hmm.
the slow grind of making sure you find all the shinies.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
I've already been to like most of the map, so I should have at least seen on the map where like the collectible is located. Oh.
So all I would suggest, from experience playing a lot of open world and finding the shinies,
Yeah.
do they mark on the map if you get close?
Yeah.
Is that something they're supposed to do?
Yeah.
So jump in like on your chocobo and basically just go like perimeter. That's
Yeah.
normally how I do it. Like I'll jump
Yeah.
on my horse and go like the perimeter of the map, and then go inward like 5 feet, 10 feet, and then go the perimeter of the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um. So what it is by going to the edge of the map and doing it,
Yeah.
the first items that you find that get marked give you an idea of the range of the perimeter that you have to be in.
Yeah.
And then basically just go past that point and do that a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's a good way to like radar ping the whole map. Um, another way to do it, or another good way to do it, is like a big Z. Like
Yeah.
basically start at the bottom of the map and go up at an angle, and then up at an angle, and then come down at the opposite angle.
Yeah.
Once you get to the top of the map, going like in the big Z kind of formation, just introvert it and come back down. You should cover most of the map.
Yeah.
I have to collect all the shinies, like no one ever has.
An elevator.
Find an old man named after a tree who doesn't know about the 800 other types of Pokemon that exist. It's my favorite created continuity error in Pokemon. And it's hilarious to me because they responded to it. They could have just left it as simple as like, it was the first game and we never expected it to blow up as big as it did.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious to me that in like the third or fourth season, they actually give you an in-game canon explanation to like why Professor Oak said there was only 150.
Yeah.
When Ash says something to him about it, about going to like the third or fourth region,
Yeah.
Professor Oak clarifies that he was never talking about there only being one region. He
Yeah.
specifies that in his region, in their region,
Yeah.
there's only 150.
Right.
So when Ash comes to him, like, basically, oh, there are more, there are different types elsewhere, that type of shit. It's
Yeah.
amazing to me because Professor Oak pretty much acts like he always knew that.
Yeah.
Well, of course there are. There's like, of course there are. We live in a small section of the world. There's a whole vast world full of different animals, and
Yeah.
like, it's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Because it's very much done with that tone, like, Ash misunderstood what he was saying to him.
Yeah.
And
I'm
what
not
makes
the
it
dumbass you
hilarious to
are.
me is... Right. And what makes it hilarious to me is, like, that's not what you said to this child at all.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't say to Ash, hey, you're a young trainer in this region. Let's keep it in this region, and this is what you can expect. He literally says 4 or 5 times in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
In that first season of Pokemon, there's like 2 or 3 times that Oak straight up says on the planet there are 150 Pokemon that they know of.
Yeah.
So it's really funny to me because it's just pure gaslighting for the sake of gaslighting. You know what I mean? What? No, I never said that. When there's clear evidence that that's what he said.
Am I missing a game? Because I can double check there. Something I always like kind of wonder.
I don't think I've ever watched all of the cutscenes. What's up?
I was just wondering, like, why are all the professors named after trees?
So if I had to guess, if I had to make an assumption. So, let's say that Oak and Birch weren't deliberately named after trees.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet, like, if Professor Oak, I'm willing to bet that by the time the 3rd season came around, or the next season, whatever, came around,
Yeah.
it was probably one of those things where it was like, well, we named the rest of them this,
Yeah.
we might as well just keep that going.
Yeah. Dismiss when I did the thing.